What's up, people? Welcome back to another explanation video. This time I'm gonna go over the most useful rapier in AL. So let's finish this, shall we? Okay, starting off, I got the Slumbering Dragon, or the Time Stream. The Slumbering Dragon is from the north, normal rate, and Time Stream is from the west, normal rate. The best choice is definitely the Time Stream. You know, that's the definitely recommend to pick that up because that's a very powerful rapier you can get early on, and yeah, that will take you pretty far into the extreme rate or above if you really want to stick with that rapier. Next, I got the Graceful Needle. Now this weapon is from extreme rate, just one tier above. You can get it from any of them, and the ones that you want to look for are the strength, dex, even force stat works pretty well. Agility, it's okay. Rapier majority of the time it will use a lot of dex, so yeah, you can try out anything but vitality, I guess. All the other three version works pretty well. Depends which one you can get. Just use that one. If you want to get a better version, yeah, just try it out. You know, farming for the strength and dex version, because I think the strength dex version is a lot better from the extreme rate. Moving on, I got the XT misplay. This rapier is very powerful. Now there's two different versions. One is fixed, so it can drop from the same place as usual, like the other weapons, like Ancient Apostles, Supreme Raids, anywhere. With the XT version, now there's a non-fixed version you can get from the Dino. That one is a very powerful exclusive drop from that Dino, and you definitely want to farm for the highest attack as possible and the stats, obviously. As well as the passive, the unrival. But that being said, there is the non-fixed version can get pretty close to the, you know, well, I mean the non-fixed version it can actually surpass much more than the fixed version. But the thing is, it's also kind of difficult to farm as well because you have to include the stats, the passive. So if you want to use the non-fixed version, go for it. It's actually really good. But if you want to farm for something better, then that's the one to go for. It's the non-fixed stat version. Next, I got the SP Midnight Rain. Now this will be the best endgame rapier without a doubt, with like super high strength, dex, agility. That's everything on the rapier that you wanted. So yeah, without being said much, because yeah, that's our best user rapier in the entire game, and they can pretty much kill everything. As usual, rapier is super powerful and it's really fun to use. Other than that, same locations, level 800 to level 999 Ancient Apostles, or level 900 Garuda, same place. All the SP weapons, they're all the same places. So yeah, especially the OP version of them, not like, you know, some of the fixed stats, non-fixed stats version. So other than that, let's move on to the final one. Last but not least, I got the SP Wiving Rapier from Asuna. She has the most ridiculous OPS rapier in the entire game. There's no doubt about it. Her rapier is the best of the best. Like, that thing is just ridiculous. You have like so much stats on that rapier and special accuracy. The special accuracy is what makes that rapier really stand out. Like, you can pretty much slow everything in the game, especially when she's in your party. And you can also use her as the main DPS as well, if you want to use rapier for DPS. That rapier is insane. So, like I said, there isn't much to talk about besides this ridiculously OP. So I wish we have that. That would be awesome. But yeah, Asuna got the best rapier for sure. Other than that, that will be the final weapon that I'm gonna talk about, and let's wrap it up. All right, people, that should do it. Whew, that was a lot of different weapons in many different videos. Phew. I actually wrote down pretty much all of them, and that way it's easier to keep track. Like I said, these videos, they don't really take short time to make, because finding images and stuff, editing them, yeah. But nonetheless, that's it for the entire series, for the most useful weapons for each type, so people can just choose whatever they want and reach the end game and however they feel like it. Like I say, there's many weapons that I left off the list because they're simply just a tiny bit better than some of the weapon. There isn't really it's just like there's some weapons that are just not that much better, so you can maybe get a few hundred, few thousand more damage, but why not just farm for a better one that gives you millions more damage? So that's why I just pick the most useful one. The majority one you're gonna see on the list, or all of the lists, are you pretty much seeing in the videos anyway. So most of the weapons are awesome, and they're good for early game, mid game, late game. With that being said, so I'm gonna wrap up this, and we'll see if there's other projects I want to work on. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time.